I have been reorganizing all of my X-Men Fleet Ultras from 1994. These cards are 31 years old, so I thought that's fun.
That is fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the whole set, reorganizing them, putting them into new sleeves.
Did you buy all of them like new, or is this something you bought like later in life? A collector?
No, these are all my childhood cards.
Wow.
When I went to the comic book store with my Fajor.
Dude, that is awesome. 1994.
I looked them up on eBay the other day because I was like, how much do these cost? How much can I, if I was going to replace this set? And it's definitely less than what I paid for them.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's a shame.
Drinking a Stilly Fiesta Fuel. It is lime flavored. These are pretty good.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Man, I can't drink like that, man. I can't drink anymore. I'm just not really... No, I'm just not enjoying it. I still get obligated to drink for fun with our favorite Brazilian. I want to make it sound like a burden, but every time I do it, it makes my stomach hurt. I love hanging out with our favorite Brazilian, but I'm just over the drinking.
Well, just drink a seltzer. You can just get... I'm sure they have non-alcoholic
I don't like
things.
seltzers.
It's the new fashion.
Oh, like a seltzer water. I got yeah. I thought you meant a seltzy. Seltzy? Different for the seltzer.
Yeah, these are good. Real fruit juice. Only
I doubt it.
4.7. It says it right there on the bottle. Or on the can, I should say. It says no added sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors or flavors. They're pretty good. So I was at Cub Foods, and Cub Foods here has a liquor section. And they have like the little tasting guy, and he was like the rep for them, and he just like fed me like a full one of these because he's like, well, what about this flavor? You like this flavor? And then he'd fill up the little cup like all the way to the top.
Yeah.
and then he'd like, okay, this is our next flavor. This one's the pineapple. I really like this one here. And then he'd fill it all the way up to the top again. He did that for all 8 flavors.
Nice.
And he like fed me like a full one of them. I guess
they're pretty
bored.
good though. Really,
yeah, I like them.
Do they have that weird, like, malt liquor flavor in them? You know, that malt liquor taste?
Well, these are made with vodka in them.
Okay.
That's the liquor. So, but even, like, the black cherry one, and I don't like black cherry as, like, a flavor because it tastes like cough syrup. Even that one's, like, pretty decent, so.
Yeah.
That's my unpaid rep for Stilly. Lightly carbonated seltzers.
Are we allowed to unpaid rep things? I don't think we are.
I don't know. I could do whatever the fuck I want. It's not paid. It's like Janice will get on our case.
Well, let me tell you what I did today. I spent 3 hours in phone update Purgatory at Best Buy. Yeah.
Cool.
Because, I had my cracked screen. I told you about it. Set it down on a screw. Old story. Did that like quite a while back, a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 days after I got my new phone, my phone replaced. Well, in the last couple months, my camera quit working. Well, I guess it's been like 3 months or something. I just don't have a camera and can't like open my camera at all. You remember this too, because it happened because of using my phone as a webcam for the podcast, which I probably can do now, actually. Should I risk it?
You could try. I mean, it can't make your computer any more louder than it already is.
Oh, my computer's starting to blow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I gotta get my PC going. I don't know. Whatever. Listener, you can deal with it. Anyway, last week, I needed my flashlight for something, and your flashlight on the iPhone, same module as your camera, probably all phones. Flashlight doesn't work anymore either. So finally I'm trying to do like because I pay for Apple Care, trying to do like a phone replacement again, and ended up like doing it and going to Best Buy. First trip. First of all, everybody that goes to the Best Buy Geek Squad is already angry. They're already angry. It's like they show up on time for their appointment and they're ready to say, what the fuck is the point of making an appointment if you're not even going to like honor it and I have to wait anyway, which is kind of how I was feeling last time I went. But like,
yeah, I don't know why you're using the Geek Squad. They suck. Like
that's the only Apple thing.
I see.
That's the only Apple place we have here now.
You don't even have like an iFixit?
Well, they don't do Apple Care. Like, if I want to pay the
see.
$100 to just get Apple to send me a brand new iPhone 14, then I have to go to a certified Apple Care place. And no, I don't want to iFixit. Like, I want a new, like $100, I can get a brand new phone. Take my phone with the cracked screen and the fucked up camera to an iFixit. It's going to cost me at least $100. You know.
Well, if they're gonna, okay, well, I'm not gonna get
$100 plus $8 a month. You know, whatever. I keep meaning to turn my Apple Care off, but like, I mean, I've gotten 2 phones out of it, so it's kind of hard to.
This is another reason why you should just switch to being a Samsung chud like me. You know, it don't have to do any of that special shit. You just call AT&T and they just mail you a new phone.
Well, that's not a Samsung thing. That's an AT&T thing. See, I also I have an MVNO instead of a regular. Like, I don't have AT&T or Verizon. I have Consumer Cellular, and they don't do things like that.
Well, I mean, they only do it for like Android-based phones. You still have to go through Apple Care if you have an iPhone, even if you are on AT&T.
No,
that's why you got to get off that Apple life, man.
No, man, Apple life is great. Like, if you only knew like how good it felt to have all your friends that matter be blue texts, and then your podcast friend being green text. Sucks. Like, all these file transfers we're doing, and we're like having to jump through all these hoops to do Dropbox. You could just text me the damn file if you had an iPhone. Like, you don't even know how simple it is.
Is that I still would make you do that because I would not use Apple Cloud.
It's not Apple Cloud. No. I don't use iCloud. I refuse to use iCloud. I don't use iCloud for anything. It's just a basic feature of texting. Like, I can just text you. Dude, I sat in Best Buy Purgatory today, and I was like, shit, I haven't done anything to prep getting my phone backed up. I remember checking the box saying that they weren't going to back it up for me. So I brought my laptop in with me, and I'm sitting there like trying to get the most important things, like back up some photos and specifically back up like my podcasting app, because I don't want to lose progress on. I don't want to have to go try to remember what episode of Critical Role I'm on, or some shit like that. So, anyway, I do all this work. I compress my downloads folder because I have some stuff in there I can't lose, like my HemiSync stuff. I think that's the only place I have my HemiSync stuff. Things like that. I compress the folder, airdrop it to my computer. It takes 15 minutes because it's a 15 gigabyte fucking file. So I'm sitting there for like, I'm already there. I'm already like working. I didn't even like, I got there on time for my appointment, and I said, I just need to sit down for a little bit and like back some stuff up. So I sat there for like 30 minutes working on my computer, backing shit up on my phone, just watching like loading bar after loading bar, transferring stuff to my computer. And I finally go up there. They give me the phone. I'm supposed to have hot yoga today, although I signed up for the wrong day, so it wouldn't have mattered. I accidentally signed up for yesterday instead. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but I'm right. So I'm trying to get to hot yoga. I have a stomach ache. I've had a stomach ache all day. See the drinking. Anyway, they get me the phone replacement. I'm like going through the setup. Normally, every time I've switched from one iPhone to another, it's been pretty fast. This time it forces me to do a fucking software update. It's a 3.8 gigabyte file that took 30 minutes to download. It said 15 minutes, but that was only like when the 15 minutes lapsed and the timer went away, the bar was halfway. And then I had to sit there for 15 more minutes while it just said preparing update. Like, preparing it for fucking what? It's like 15 minutes of preparing update. On a brand new phone, there's nothing on it. And then it reaches the end and the phone just turns off. It doesn't say like phone will restart or anything like that. The phone just shuts off.
And you're still doing this all just sitting there in that like Geek Squad
just sitting
waiting
there in
room
Geek
at
Squad
Best Buy?
waiting room. Yep. And like Purgatory, loading bar Purgatory is where I was at for 3 fucking hours. 3 hours today, man. And then like in that process, I just kind of like, it's getting kind of closer to me needing to go to hot yoga. I think, at least so I think. So I can't do anything on either phone, but I know that Siri works. So I'm like, Siri, give me directions to the yoga place. just so I can get a time, like I can know like last minute that I can leave. It's like 10 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, cool, I got this. Well, because I did that, when the phone finally restarted and it took forever, another secret loading bar in the restart for it to turn on, that was another like 15 minutes for it to finally turn back on. Because I had done that, the old phone, the thing that was open that said like using, transfer, waiting for the phone to update or whatever, because you have to have the thing on both phones for it to transfer, had gone away.
Mm-hmm.
And so it like gets into it and it's like waiting to connect to other phone. I'm just sitting there, it won't do it. And I had to like back out of that, restart part of that process. And then because I spent so much time backing up my photos and my podcast stuff and my downloads folder, I'm like, I don't need a whole file transfer. I want to just select a couple things that I want to back up, like contacts and shit. So I go into like transfer. It's like transfer everything or customize. So I do customize, and it's just setting up like your Siri, setting up your location, whether you want your location turned on, all these like mundane things. That's the customization part. And then when you get to actual transfer, it just transfers everything. It starts out 2 hours remaining. So I literally was stuck there for like, with just the transferring part for over an hour, just transferring the stuff from one phone to another. It sucked, man. Fucking sucked. That's how my day was. I got a new phone, brand new. Look at that, no cracks on the screen.
Which one is this one?
iPhone 14. They just give you the same phone.
So you traded a 14 for a 14?
Yeah, but when you do the replacement, I don't want the Apple Intelligence stuff. Like, I actually don't want a newer phone. I like the one I have. I just wanted it to not be broken and busted. Now it's not. It's actually perfect. It's a brand new iPhone 14.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, is that whenever I do my phone trade-in, I get whatever the most current generation. This one, Samsung 25 with the app, with the AI in it or whatever, which I've turned all that shit off, by the way.
I don't think you can turn it off. And you can't really turn it off.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You can't. You just delete it from the memory of the...
Yeah, sure. You can't on the iPhone. I mean, on Samsung, you might be able to, but on iPhone, you can't.
Mm-hmm. So the fun thing is that the phone has like, it has 64 gigabytes of memory, and 20 gigabytes of that memory is just the AI onboard stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the AI stuff is like half of... I was like, why is there no space in this fucking phone? The only thing I kept was the AI photo editor, because that's actually pretty fun. You can just like make it add stuff.
Oh yeah, you can do
pretty
all
neat.
that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
They probably do that on Apple Intelligence stuff, but I don't have any of it. But Apple has the cool like live photo thing. So as long as you have that turned on, any photo you take will be like a really short video clip. Like if it's your dog running.
Oh,
I love that.
Shit.
It's super cool, man. And then you can like make it do stuff. So like when I first saw that for the first time, it was my brother-in-law's phone. He had an iPhone, and I was really into doing a slack line. You know the slack lines? You know those are? It's like a snatch rope that you put from tree to tree, but you like ratchet it down real tight. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Wait,
flat.
why are you switching into the accent?
It's like a ratchet strap. It's just like a heavy duty ratchet strap, and it goes from tree to tree.
Okay.
And you ratchet it down real tight, but it's like 2 or 3 inches wide, and you just like tightrope walk on it. It's pretty fun. So the first time I ever saw the live photo thing was on my brother-in-law's phone, and I had gotten pretty okay at the slack line, and I was doing like this thing where I was like balancing on like one leg and one hand and like reaching out, and it looked really cool on the live photo. It's like, because you can make it like boomerang. It's pretty cool. I like to see myself, and I like to hear myself.
Yeah, that's why you podcast. I got my second.
Oh, nice.
Judge Dredd card.
Look at that. Mail. He's got a mask and a frown, just like the first one.
Mm-hmm. Just like the first one. This one's slightly different. But yeah, I don't know. This is the kind of slice of life shit you get in this podcast, listener. Just us rambling about how much we hate Best Buy. I don't know. I'm surprised that you even had anybody help you at Best Buy. The Best Buy here.
Oh yeah, you sound like the typical.
They have
Best
like 7
Buy
million employees
right now,
but like
there's you got the 3 poor like Geek Squad people like trying to serve 20 angry people, and they're like all old.
No,
every one of them, whatever they're
nobody
bringing in, has photos of their dead parents on it. You know, there was one guy who his computer, like he fucked up. Actually, there were 2 older people, and they fucked up the BitLocker. So like they were locked out with the BitLocker, and they were mad about that. And the guy was like, I don't need Department of Defense level security on my laptop. This is actually my kid's school laptop. And then he was asking, like, could water damage or dropping the laptop have turned this on? And the guy was like, absolutely not. Like, you just typed the password in wrong too many times. Like,
Jesus. The Best Buy here, I don't think when I go in, there's like 2 other customers and 8,000 employees. I don't know, like, this was like the number one, like, employer in town based on how many people work at this fucking Best Buy. And they all, like, will not leave you alone.
Oh, yeah,
because
they're all on
they all
commission.
work on commission or something because they're like,
do you want a car stereo?
Are you finding everything? You finding everything okay? You need anything? You look at this computer, you find what you're looking for? No, I'm just looking around.
I'm on my lunch break. Leave me alone.
Like, leave me alone.
Where's your toy section?
Yeah, because everybody here goes to the Target to do their phone stuff, and that's where you get all those angry people who, like, the 900-year-old guy who doesn't know how to, like, turn on his phone off and on, and then you listen to, like, the Target guy's like, well, if you hold the button, then it'll come on. Yeah, but if I hold the button, it also pops up with this thing that I don't like. It's got asking me like questions and stuff if I need like directions. It's like, well, that's this button. That's not the power button. That's your onboard assistant button. You need to hold the power button to turn on the phone. Well, I don't know why they need 2 buttons. That's too many buttons.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's it, listener. That's all we got for you.
All right. Yep. TTOIL.
Should we give him some articles?
Okay, we'll give him a couple articles. I want to talk about this fucking actually before we get into articles, I want to talk about the fucking like Parthenon that we are adding on to the side of the White House. Have you seen did you look at the pictures that
I linked
that article?
It blows my fucking mind that this guy is just demolishing part of the White House. Like, I'm not like a big like national monuments kind of person for their own sake, but like okay, you can move into the White House, you can redecorate it, make it gaudy, you can change the pictures, you can put troll pictures of Joe Biden up if you want even, but now you can also just tear part of it down. You could just fucking hire a demolition crew and tear down like
not even part of it.
Yeah.
The whole east wing of the building to replace with this giant ass fucking like gaudy piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
and doing it with private equity fund, like it's all private funding, you know, private donations.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good, I guess, since the government is shut down, unlike the jets that we're buying for other people, like while we're in no government mode, you know. But Jesus, damn, dude. It's the oligarchs. It's the corporatists versus oligarchs. The oligarchs are currently ascendant, and they're just doing whatever they want.
Yeah, not gonna reopen till after Thanksgiving is now what they're saying. Congress ain't coming back for another 3 days, and then they may just skip town again.
I think you were too hopeful with your Thanksgiving estimate. It may not open again this year. Mm-hmm. And you got the Arizona elected congressperson that they just won't swear in. I mean, they've done this already. This is just Merrick Garland shit, you know, like they're refusing to swear in lawfully elected or appointed officials. But
I think this is fine. I mean, like, I want to see how far it goes. Like, can we extend this all the way to April 15th? Do I not have to pay taxes if we don't reopen the government?
You will need to pay taxes, Dale, because Trump is about to demand $230 million from the Justice Department for cases that they've held against him. And Unfortunately, all the people that run the Justice Department
those cases
are
he's
people
lost.
that he put there, like Kash Patel and Pam Bondi. So, you know, I guess Kash Patel is FBI director. He's just in this picture of clowns.
You know, he's a clown. So I love it. I love everything about this. This fucking timeline rules. It's just so stupid. It just, I mean, like, it's like being on Whose Line. It's like everything is just made up.
It doesn't even matter that the government is shut down. In what way? I mean, it's going to matter to somebody eventually. I mean, somebody's going to not get Social Security or something. Somewhere along the line, it's going to have a consequence at least.
Yeah. No, this sucks if, like, I mean, this is just more downward pressure on the impoverished 50% of the country, right? But, like, it hasn't affected my day-to-day.
Still got to go to work.
And I don't think it will. Still got to go to work. Still got to fucking, like, go to the grocery store. Still got to, like, drive my car around. But you know what? It doesn't appreciably affect... Not having a government and having a government has not appreciably affected my life. And that really says something about the contribution to my well-being that the United States federal government has had.
I mean, right. No, not really. Forever. Because, see, this is the thing. And this is the fence you're on this one. Because you can balance that statement with the fact that Linda McMahon came out last week and said, well, this just proves we don't need a Department of Education, which completely ignores the entire history of the work the Department of Education has done. Just because it, like, schools are still getting funding and operating right now doesn't mean that, like, we never needed a Department of Education and that, we shouldn't have one, right? I'm saying that as a person who sent his kid to private school, so take it with a grain of salt, but still.
Yeah, a little like disingenuous there. I don't know. I mean, like, this is the ultimate libertarian experiment at this point. Sure. How long can we go without a United States federal government? And I mean, like, we could say that, like, oh, there's no government and all that other stuff, but it's still like 85% of people in the government are still going to work and they still have funding. I mean, like, they still manage to fund all these ICE guys. All that money is still going to these guys. I don't know where that's coming from. Can't afford to pay the military guys, like, enough to, like, feed their families. They all got to go.
Well, they're all fat and they can lose weight. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I guess this is Pete has this, like, plan to slim out the military. I don't know, but it's all, like I said before. I mean, like, we're gonna see mass people, like, start getting these layoffs and all that other stuff that's coming through. I mean, they laid off like 3,000 people out of the CDC so far. Like, whole departments are just gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That will also affect your life, or maybe it doesn't affect your life directly, but that's the same kind of thing, right? Like this whole thing with Texas being a measles hotspot now. There's so many fucking measles cases, and there's a lot in Florida too. Like, that's not a government thing. That's just the government and the measles things. They're like downstream effects of the same kinds of shitty decision making we've had for like a decade or more.
I mean, like, how cool is it that, like, we practically eradicated this disease for 2008 to come roaring back in, like,
seems like the vaccines weren't doing that much.
I think that's cool,
enough, right? Like,
if
it was that easy.
No. Yeah, I mean, if it only takes 5% of people to go unvaccinated for it to come back, I mean, like, come on, Josh.
True.
This is cool. I like
this
future.
Stupid.
It's stupid. I'm actually gonna lean into how stupid the future is. I used to be like, the future's stupid and get mad about it. Now I'm just like, you know what?
How far can we go
Don't
before
matter.
it just breaks? That's
dumb. I don't know.
Can you break the future?
Several people are now, like, completely convinced that we're in a simulation now.
I know,
because
that's
of
such
how
a
stupid
stupid
everything is getting. They're like,
that's such a stupid conclusion to come to from it, but whatever.
It's awful.
Like, no, it's actually real. It's actually really happening.
I don't
know. Like, but okay. It's a good, okay, that's just like, in times like this, people retreat into things to hide from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one way of doing that. The other ways are like the mass uprising and like uptick in religion and stuff like that. The amount of, and this is as somebody who goes to like, retreats and all, but the amount of retreat grifters that exist. So I got an article here. You're going to lose your mind. My 3-day retreat into total darkness. And this is somebody who paid to go to a retreat and just sit in the dark, like full dark for 4 days, which sounds cool. Like, I think there's more. It just, like, you have too much money. I think you don't have a job. You can just go sit in the dark for 4 days. Like,
I mean, that's like a long weekend for me in my office because
Yeah.
I have no windows in here.
I don't think you're allowed to fart if you go to the retreat. So.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are.
I fart in this office a lot. I don't know, man. It's all dumb. Everything's dumb. Listener,
But it's all cool at the
It's
same
dumb.
time.
you're dumb.
You are
You're
dumb.
dumb for listening.
You're
to
not dumb
this.
for listening to this, actually. You're actually very intelligent for listening to this. Yeah,
Yeah, I take it back. I'm dumb for making you listen to this.
that's right. Dale is dumb.
I am dumb. I've only started thinking this more and more lately. I just like just a big stupid idiot. And you know what? I'm fine with it.
There was a
I don't
thing.
want to be smart anymore. I don't want to be smart, period. I just want to be dumb. I want to go home. I want to watch my CBS comedies and chuckle at like Georgie and whatever her name's like first marriage, giggle at those
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Lorre comedies.
Drink a beer. Drink a
Go to bed.
stilly.
Just not have to think.
Drink yourself
Thinking
like
is
4
hard.
stillies. Watch some TV.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time doing yoga. And you know what that is? It's also just not thinking. It's like, I'm going to see if I can put my nose in my butt. I'm going to do that for an hour and 15 minutes. Because,
Smell my own farts.
I don't know, man. I think you're very intelligent for listening to this, listener. I mean, did you hear that call-in show that we did? Hope you bought,
Yeah.
sold, traded,
Mm-hmm.
only the finest content.
If you want to know, the Daggers
Oh.
lost against another 0-51.
What else did we expect, though?
So, I don't really the worst baseball team that I've ever seen.
Okay. I think that's it.
Okay.
Let's get this Zoltar
Is that
card
it?
here. All right.
All right, let's do our bit. Got to put on your spectacles.
Actually, I don't need them because I am actually wearing my regular glasses
Okay.
again.
I see.
What a joy. It does make it easier to read them, though. They're just so fucking small, dude. Like, I don't know why, like, they're so small.
Because they're like little, like
Yeah.
2 by 1.5 Zoltar cards.
Yeah, but even with that, like, look how much blank space there is. You could have spread that text out. What a joy to look ahead and to read into the signs of your future. So much happiness is in store for you that the most brightly lighted stars will be put to shame by the brightness of your life. Ah, this is not all caused by sheer good luck. Nay, my friend. Your perseverance, your clever ways of handling your domestic problems, and your sincerity in dealing with others are pointing the way to their reward. Not helpful.
It just tells me that you need to be subscribing to us for $5
Exactly.
a month.
$5 a
Yeah.
month. These Zoltar
That'll gain you your reward.
fortunes cost me $1 every time I get one out of the machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're a sponsor, but we still have to pay for the cards.
Exactly. All right,
Which doesn't
listener,
make sense.
go to bed.
Yeah. Sleepy. You got work in the morning.
Yeah.
It's Monday. What are
Or
you
you're
doing
at work right now
staying
and
up
you should
listening
be
to this.
actually staying awake.
Yeah. Watch out for your fingers. Don't use the table saw without paying attention.
Or don't use a stapler without paying attention.
No, use the stapler, but open up the stapler and then go to your favorite like person that you hate in your cubicle space and take that big stack of reports, staple them all together, and tell them to fuck you.
Yeah. I thought you were going to like say pop a couple staples into their scalp, like plop, plop, plop.
No.
No? Okay.
No, that gets you sent to HR. Staple those reports, though, that doesn't get you sent
Staple their
anywhere.
reports to their shirts.
Yeah. Staple to his tie.
Yeah.
Staple his idiot, like, big fat tie to the inside of his jacket.
If you work at a job where you or anybody you work with has to wear a tie, quit that job and go teach yoga, because that job sucks.
No. Wear ties. Wear 2 ties. Wear a tie on your forehead like it's a fraternity party and you have had too much of the hunch punch.
Actually, make some hunch punch, take it to work. And drink yourself into putting your tie on your forehead.
Yeah. Drink your hunch punch for lunch.
That's good.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock somewhere. But that means you get to go home. It's not 5 o'clock yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
TTYL listener.
Good night.
You have to try and figure that one out.
Lay it on me. Get it all out, Dale. I know you want to say it. Did you just stop making any noise? You don't want to say it. It's okay.